Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Intended Reactions, the place where I react to everything we never seen. And today, if you read by the title, you know it's time for us to react to that newly announced, not even newly announced, but newly revealed, because this thing has been kind of in production limbo for quite some while, but this is the newly announced trailer to One Piece, the live action series. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a bit nervous about this, because even though I am not just heavily ingrained into the world of One Piece, I was a big fan of the series, but kind of took a break from watching it. But there are some pivotal moments that will always be in my heart, man. I love these characters and what they stand for, and I just love the way that everybody within the One Piece universe continues to evolve and get that development. That's one thing that Eiichiro Oda always did well, man. And I have been eager to get my wife into One Piece, but she just classifies the series as something that she could sleep to. So hopefully when we react to this live action series, it can actually bring her in, because sometimes she kind of shares the unpopular opinion. She likes the Death Note live action series on Netflix, but doesn't want to watch the anime. So maybe she'll want to watch this and get captivated to watch One Piece. You know, that's what I really want to see, man. I don't know what this thing is going to do. Hopefully it does well. I've been liking all the different set pieces they've been remaking, like the Baratie, and I love the way the Going Merry looks. I know a lot of people don't like how it looks, but I like the way that shit looks, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that I am very much worried about is the special effects, the acting, because I feel like sometimes, you know, with live action, it doesn't quite translate well when you try to bring these characters to life on the big screen or on a TV. But when you try to make them realistic but kind of pull the personality and stuff like that, it doesn't really translate well. So hopefully they find a happy medium and they kind of contribute to some of their own things to make these characters look good while still maintaining the core essence of what they are. And the last thing that I'm worried about is how much they're going to adapt, because there can be some big ass gaps when it comes to like stuff that they leave out compared to what the show had. The gaps can be bigger than the one between my mouth, between my teeth right here, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully everything is good with that, man. But anyways, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is gonna be One Piece official teaser trailer, Netflix. Here we go. Okay.
Ever since I was a kid.
Nice shot of the Going Merry. My boy Luffy.
The sea's been calling.
Damn right it has, man.
So, I'm setting out to follow my dreams.
You're doing this thing. Look at the Baratie, man. Like,
King of the pirates.
how can you hate that? Look at this. Look at the set pieces.
All I need is a loyal crew. And I think
Zoro.
we'd make a pretty good team.
Let's go. He looks good.
We're heading up to the Grand Line.
Let's do it, man. Let's go. Ooh.
Treacherous
Man, I'm in.
ocean.
Oh my God, that's the Sea King.
Bigger pirates.
Shanks. God damn, Bucky looks good, yo.
That'll work for you. I'm sensing a little bit of tension amongst the crew. Not a crew.
Okay, I'm digging it.
We haven't sailed together for very long.
Hey,
I know
Sanji.
each other's best.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Is that Kobe? Bitch!
All great fighters call out their finishing moves. No, they don't.
Let's go, man. You can hear that score up in there too. Netflix. Oh no, man. Y'all might got me on board, man. I'm climbing on board and I'm bringing all my hopes and my dreams, but I'm also bringing my cautious optimism with this, because I don't know. It's like with Netflix, it's one of those things like, will they or won't they do the series justice? I know they don't really contribute much other than the budget to these series. You know, it all stems on what the writers and the directors actually do with these series. But this right here is not bad, man. And based on the stuff that I see, I expect this not to be as pristine in terms of CGI compared to the bigger budget things, because this is like going to be a series or something like that, right? Like a series or a movie. I would like to say it's a series similar to Cowboy Bebop. But yeah, it looks really good, man. But I'm just so cautiously optimistic about this because we've seen the okie dokes. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Netflix piss on our back and say it's raining, thinking that we're gonna get something cool. Because I don't know if you guys remember like some of the Cowboy Bebop stuff. I remember like there was a lot of people that were divided on if that was going to be good or not. And some of the trailers were very good and convinced me that it was going to be a good series, but that didn't turn out to be the case. You know, it was a lot of stuff that they mishandled, you know, like my boy Vicious. I don't know what the hell they was thinking with that. And I'm feeling like that could potentially be the case with this, but I have heard that the director is a big fan of One Piece and he wants to do the series justice. And I've also heard that Eiichiro Oda has been working close in tandem with the director and Netflix to make sure it's good. And from what I've heard, he's actually been high on the series, but that's not necessarily saying much though. I mean, I can trust Oda's opinion on this, but we know that everybody has opinions and sometimes they vary in certain degrees. Like, it wasn't that long ago that we got that Death Note series and the creator was jumping over the moon about how much he loved the series, even though we hated it over here. I'm not sure how they loved it in Japan or if they hated it in Japan, but I know over here we wasn't feeling that shit, except my wife, who has the suck ass opinions. So that's the thing, man. It's like I am so torn on this, but from what I've seen, the action looks good. There seems to be the perfect balance of realism when it comes to the aesthetics of the characters. It's like you don't have super saturated, vibrant colors for these characters. Everything just seems to be at a happy medium. You know, it's not like oversaturated and shit like that. Even though One Piece is that and then some. You know, you got these disproportionate characters. Ain't no telling what Captain Axan Morgan is gonna look like. I believe they showed like a little wallpaper of him or something in the background. He has to be up in this. And are we gonna get Arlong up in this too? Like, there's so many characters that I am just worried about, man. Like, what about my man Himelpo? What is he gonna look like? Like, there's so many different things that I am just worried about, man. But I hope that they really just bring a lot to the table. And hopefully they kind of, you know, take notes from some of the outliers out there that actually do a good job of adapting the source material. It's like you always hear about these other movies that adapted anime like Rurouni Kenshin. That's probably the top of the top, the cream of the crop. And you also got the Gintama movies that do an excellent job of taking different arcs and combine them into these cool, you know, like solo adventures for the Odd Jobs cast. So yeah, man. Like, I am just jumping for joy right now because I feel like this is a good thing, because right now the ratings are sitting at a 30K. I don't have none of that plug-in stuff to see what the dislikes are, but I'm pretty sure that it's probably up in the thousands or probably like 5 digits. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this has like at least 10,000 dislikes. I'm just being realistic, y'all, because I know One Piece fans, you know, they can be reasonable and they can be very nitpicky because they're very particular about what they want in their One Piece source material. So I don't know what the hell is going on with this. I just know that at the end of the day, it creates conversation, and that's something that Netflix is gonna like benefit from greatly. Just having people talking about it, because it does look good. It's like the Sea King looks crazy, yo. I didn't expect them to have that level of CGI up in this. You know, like it has that perfect balance of realism and the cartooniness that we've seen from the manga and the anime. And then you see all these different characters that you just can't wait to witness. Like, I can't wait to see what Chef Zeph looks like, man. Like, what does he look like? But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for us today, man. I just want to go ahead and give you guys my reaction to this. I'm hyped. I can't wait to see what it has to offer, and I can't wait to share this experience with my wife, because I really want her to get into One Piece, man. And if you guys want, I can actually do a reaction to the series, because I've been eager to jump back into it. Obviously, since I am familiar with this, I am not going to be reacting to the first episode because I'll be faking the funk, but I will start back at the point that I stopped, you know. So let me know what you think about that, y'all. But anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If there's anything that I may have missed or got misconstrued, or if there's anything that you want to share in terms of what you thought about this trailer, let me know in the comment section below. But once again, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We didn't see the reactions. I'll see you guys in the next reaction to some more One Piece. Peace.